창세기 25장, Genesis chapter 25. Abraham took another wife whose name was Keturah, and she bore him the Zimram and Joseph, and the Midan and Midian, and the Ishbakah and Shuha. Joshkan was the father of Sheba, and the Dan, and the descendant of the Dan were the Eshtera, the Shelah, and the Lemite. The son of the Midian were Ephron, Ephi, Enoch, Midia, El-Daha. All these were descendants of Keturah. Abraham left everything he owned to Isaac. While he was still living, he gave a gift to the sons of all his concubines and sent them away from his son Isaac to the land to the east. Altogether, Abraham lived 175 years. And Abraham breathed his last and died at the good old age, an old man and full of years. He was gathered to his people. His son Isaac and Ishmael buried him in the cave of Melpekah near the Mamre, in the field of Ephron, the son of Zoar the Hittite. The field Abraham had bought from the Hittites. The Abrahams were buried with a wife. And Abraham's death, and God blessed his son Isaac, who lived near the Beresh Lahoroi. This is account of Abraham's sons Ishmael, and whom Sarai made servant Hagar's the Egyptians brought to Abraham. That these are the names of the sons of the Ishmael. Listen to in the order of the birth. The first one Ishmael, the Kader, Abel, the Bishma, Mishma, the Dumach, Bansha, Hadad, Tema, Jutar, the Naphish, and Kidmath. These were sons of Ishmael, and these are the names of 12 the tribes rules according to their settlement and the camp. Altogether, Ishmael lived 137 years, and he breathed his last and died, and he gathered to his people. His descendants settled in the area from the Havilah to the Shuar, near the borders of Egypt, as you go toward Ashur, and then lived in hostility toward all their brothers. This is the account of Abraham's sons. Isaac. Abraham becomes the father of Isaac. Isaac was 40 years old when he married Rebekah, daughters of Bethuel, the Arameans from the Padan, Aram's and sisters Reban and Arameah. Isaac prayed to the Lord on behalf of his wife because she was barren. The Lord answered his prayer. His wife, Rebekah, being pregnant, the baby's daughters just each other within hers. Oh, she said, "Why is this happening to me?" She went to inquire of all the Lord. The Lord said to her, "Two nations are in your arms, and two peoples from within you, and we will separate. The one people will be stronger than the other one. Is the oldest serve the youngest." When the time come for her to give the birth, and there was twin boys in the wombs, the first to come out of the red, his holy body was like hair is garment. So they made it a shoe. After this, these brothers come out of his hand grabs. As soon as he hears Saul, he was named Jacob. Isaac was 60-year-old, and Rebekah gave the birth to them. The boys grew up, and the Assyrians became the skillful hunters, and a man of the open countries as well. Jacob was quite a man in the tent. Isaac, who had a taste for the wild game, loved the Assyrians, and Rebekah loved Jacob. Once when Jacob was cooking some stews, a shoe came in front of open country, famished. And he said to Rebekah, quick, let me have some of that red stew. I am finished. That is why she was also called Edom. Jacob's replied, first tell me your bright birth. Look, I am about to die. Esau said, what good is the birthright to me? But Jacob said, swear to me the first. So he swears on oath with him, selling his birth. So Jacob gave Esau some bread and some lentils stew. He ate and drank, and he got up and left. So Esau despised his birthright.